What's up YouTube fragrance friends, Tommy with Studio Sense here. I hope this video catches you having an awesome day, and it's gonna get better because we're getting ready to get into a couple of brand new releases. One from a favorite house of mine that produces really unique scents, Kenzo, and the other one that is known for producing really good scents that are very much alike. So, no, I'm not knocking it. I actually really like the House of Diesel. They've got the presentation in the form of a hand or a fist, Only the Brave, Spirit of the Brave, and now they're releasing Sound of the Brave. This particular fragrance, this new release, is dedicated to music. So when we come back, we're gonna go over these two new releases, that and more, so stay tuned. Welcome back everyone. So today we're taking a look at two new releases. We're going to take a look at Diesel's Sound of the Brave. Yes, it's only a sample, and I typically don't like doing reviews based on a sample, but this isn't a review, it's a first impression. It's not going to be that complicated. So let's take a look at Diesel's Sound of the Brave. Now, of course, I don't have a presentation to go over. Now, freshly showered, so I don't have anything on. I'm not gonna waste too much skin real estate for this one. So we're gonna spray it on top here. Oh, that's actually a really good blast. I think I only need one blast of this. Let's give it, whoa, I catch that in the air too. That's quite sweet. There are a lot of Diesel fragrances in the Only the Brave and Spirit of the Brave, specifically Spirit of the Brave, that are very synthetic sweet. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. If you like that, it's very youthful. This one is really sweet. I kind of like it though. It's almost got like a candied quality about it. It's definitely not following in the wake of an Invictus style fragrance, so I do like that aspect. This kind of reminds me of like a cotton candy, sweet grass carnival. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the notes that are in this so you can understand what I'm smelling and get an idea maybe from the notes as to what it's like, and I'll describe what I feel it is to you. Sound of the Brave by Diesel features top notes of lemon, Granny Smith apple, and juniper, with heart notes of provincial lavender, clary sage, rosemary, orange blossom, sweetgrass, cardamom, and elemi resin, resting on a base of patchouli, vanilla, musk, and amberwood. Now that's quite a few ingredients for a modern formula where we're used to seeing maybe 3, 4, and like yesterday's, Scandal had 5 notes in it. That actually inclines me to be a little bit more interested in this than I normally would be. So I'm gonna give you guys an idea of where I think this is headed, whether or not I feel like it's something you wanna run out and get as soon as it's available stateside. So I'm gonna make this as succinct and simple as possible. Nah. If you own Spirit of the Brave High, Spirit of the Brave Intense, Only the Brave, any of them, very comparable to Sound of the Brave. The only time that I would say that you might be interested in Sound of the Brave is if you really like sweet, lightly synthetic fragrances that remind you of cotton candy. Then you'll probably like this. Only when it dries down do you get a slight resinous quality about it coming from the elemi resin that kind of gives it a somewhat of a roughshod masculine appeal. So it is a very masculine fragrance at its core. There is a notable apple note in this. It's very fresh and very fruity in the open, goes kind of away. In the dry down, you're left with that lightly resinous but overtly cotton candy sweetness. Ultimately, it is a spring and summer youthful casual wear fragrance. Sound of the Brave might be one for you, but it's definitely not going to be one to purchase at full retail. As for me, I'll probably end up getting it just because I like cool looking presentations, but I'm not going to pay full retail for it. Diesel Sound of the Brave. Next up is a new release that I'm really excited to showcase for you guys today from the House of Kenzo. It is Kenzo Homme Eau de Toilette Intense. Speaking of cool looking presentations, let's check out what this is all about. www.kenzoparfums.com. That's their website. Probably can't see it in the camera due to the light, but on the very back of the box it has kind of an embossed outline of the bamboo shoot, which is the bottle presentation. You've got Kenzo Homme Eau de Toilette Intense. It is a 110 ml size bottle, EDT, intense concentration. On the bottom, you've got distribution, ingredients, your UPC, and stickers. And again, on the side, you've got French and English talking about their interest in recycled products in the designing and making of the packaging and the presentation. The presentation is a bamboo shoot, which I find really interesting. They even got it right how you're supposed to cut bamboo. The lid is made from 34% recycled, and the glass is what, 23%, something like that. So the bottle is glass, the lid is plastic. Really nice color of blue. The atomizer is a metallic blue, and the pump button has Kenzo on it. I like that weight and feel, but what about the juice? This is gonna be an interesting fragrance. What is Kenzo Homme EDT Intense made up of? Let's talk about that note breakdown. Kenzo Homme Eau de Toilette Intense features top notes of pink pepper and sea breeze, with heart notes of fig wood and vetiver, resting on a base of sandalwood and patchouli. Let's go ahead and test out that scent and see what it's like. Very curious. This feels so good in the hand, by the way. It's oval shaped, so it fits perfectly, feels good when you're holding it, and no doubt is going to look great on the shelf. So kudos to Kenzo for their presentation. Atomizer is decent, blasts a good bit of juice. So this is one of those fragrances that puts a smile on your face. When it first came out of the bottle, it just kind of smelled like a nice scent, a nice aquatic, but then it's getting a little bit stronger the more that it dries down, at least on a tester strip, but I'm sure that's gonna be the case on skin. Pink pepper makes it pop. It makes it very smart and spicy and aquatic, because you got that sea breeze and pink pepper in the open. That immediately makes you notice that it's an aquatic fragrance right away. I'm also getting a very strong, pungent quality vetiver. Sandalwood and patchouli is just gonna give you a really kind of creamy, earthy sense. I think it's elegant, it's brilliant, it's masculine, it's extremely aquatic. This to me is going to be a banger for summertime. And I don't mean necessarily a banger as in punching you out with this extremely strong scent profile. I think it's a brilliant aquatic. Fig is relatively subtle, very unique, and it's very easy to recognize. So when you combine fig with an aquatic like this, and then you add a really nice, strong, high quality vetiver along with a creamy sandalwood, earthy patchouli. That brings everything together. It's a unique, very harmonious quality scent. I'm gonna wear this today and I'm gonna spray it on right now. Yeah, that blasts quite a bit of juice in one pump, just to let you know. It's an aquatic vetiver bomb. There's something about the vetiver in here that makes it feel very lush. It's fresh, it's green. Again, it's lightly soapy, but not vegetal green, more like a fresh, soapy Irish Spring kind of green, though not Irish Springy at all, just on the soapy side, that clean vetiver. This one is definitely one that you're gonna wanna add to your spring and summer rotation if you like that really nice mix of vetiver and creamy and earthy patchouli and sandalwood in the base, and that refreshing open of pink pepper and that aroma chemical sea breeze. I don't think you can go wrong with Kenzo Homme EDT. Kenzo is another design house that keeps their prices down. So even at full retail, I would say this is worth it. You're gonna get it for right around 70, 75 bucks. Then when it actually hits discounters, you're gonna be able to get this for next to nothing. There's nothing super unique about it. It's just a really refreshing, nice aquatic, and I don't think you can have enough of those. There aren't a tremendous amount of aquatic fragrances out there that don't copy qualities of others. They just kind of all smell alike. This is not one of those, and I really like that fact. Kenzo Homme Eau de Toilette Intense. Well guys, that's a wrap on my first impression and unboxing of one. I didn't have an actual bottle of Sound of the Brave, but I feel like this was enough to actually get a first impression out of, and I actually do kind of like it for the qualities that it has. It's a really carnival cotton candy, sweet, kind of energetic, youthful fragrance. That's the vibe that it's carrying, so I guess it's appropriate that music is representing music. But if you have other Spirit of the Brave or Only the Brave fragrances, this one is just going to kind of fit in that whole semi-generic category. It's not bad, it's just I wouldn't pay retail price for it. As far as Kenzo Homme Eau de Toilette Intense, it's a very soapy Irish Spring, soapy clean green, kind of aquatic fragrance with a little bit of fig. The high quality vetiver in this is really what makes the fragrance, and it's going to be great for spring and summer and very much well worth the price. Just wait till they hit discounters. Kenzo Homme Eau de Toilette Intense, super solid. Sound of the Brave by Diesel, decently solid, but you know what you're getting when you get it. Guys, thanks for stopping by and checking out my unboxing and first impressions of these two new summer releases. I'm happy to say, while I'm not necessarily blown away by them, they are going to be solid additions to your summer rotation. Again, thanks for checking out today's video here on my channel, and as always, thank you so much for your support. I'm Tommy with Studio Sense, and I'll see you tomorrow.